everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be going over paycheck number 5. Today is my paycheck that we're going to be going over, and since it's the last paycheck of the month, we are going to pay the remaining bills. And I wanted to share how much I got paid for this week. I also get paid bi-weekly, so this is how much I got. It's $1,426. So that's how much I get paid, which is usually the amount I get. I don't do any overtime. I just work my regular 8 hours, 40 hours a week. So that is it. This is for 2 weeks. This paycheck, I'm gonna put our food money and gas money. For food, I did put it higher than normal. Usually I save $150, but this week I saved, or I decided to put aside $250. And for gas is the normal $100 that we'll be putting aside for my husband. This is gas for my husband, mainly since he goes to work about an hour away. Well, it is an hour away, so he uses that for himself. And then we do take our kids to school, but literally the school is about 5 minutes from us, so it's not too far. We're not wasting as much gas as he is. It doesn't make a big dent. Plus we're using my mom's van that she let us borrow because we only have one car, but because she gave us the van, we now have 2 cars, thankfully. So we didn't have to buy a new car because that would take a huge chunk with prices of cars nowadays. They're very expensive. So we do put gas in that car, which is a lot, but since we only use it to drive around where we live or to pick them up from school, drop them off, so we're not usually spending too much in gas, which is very helpful. So that is what we're setting aside. So I'm going to put 1,426 minus 250 is 1,176 minus 100. That leaves us with $1,076. We do have to pay the remaining of our bills, which is the water, insurance for car, our student loan, and my daughter's dance class, and pay my mom $70 because she's lending us the van. I wanted just to pay $70 to her as a thank you. So let's go ahead and start with the water. So for water, it did go up. I did see the bill and it did go up. It was $148, but I'm gonna put aside $150. I'll leave the $2 in there, or $1 and some change in there. So I'm gonna cross that out. So it's minus 150 equals 926. Next is our car insurance, which is just the one car, our only car that we have. It's a 2018 Honda Civic, so that's what we're paying for. And let me know if you guys think this is high car insurance, because I wasn't too sure. I think it's okay, but I don't know. Please let me know if you pay more or less. This is only for one car, so let's see. So that's 102, so minus 102 equals $824. So I'm gonna cross that out. Next is our student loan. So I'm just gonna put S loan. And that is 107 that we pay every month, and usually it's deducted in the beginning of the month. So 107. We have 717. Also with this student loan, we've had for a long time. This is actually my husband's student loan, and he's had it since I met him, and I met him in 2015. So we're still with this loan that unfortunately we didn't take advantage of the forbearance where they weren't charging you interest. We didn't take advantage of that, which looking back now we should have. So now we're paying the price, which is fine. We'll do it. We'll pay it. So next is my daughter's dance class. So we're gonna save money for that. That is also deducted on the 1st of every month. So we have minus 65 equals 652 left. Next is my mom, and we pay her 70. So that leaves us with $582. And this money that we give my mom, she can use it for anything. We mainly wanted to give her $70 for the car insurance because it's still under her name, because we don't plan on keeping this van. We just want to use it. We want to hopefully keep it for a year. And then by the year, hopefully longer, we can get a new car. We'll probably have paid off a few of these bills. So we have enough money to buy a car, one that we like, not one that we have to get, a car that we like, and then we'll have more of a buffer of money that we have that we can spend towards it. So this is for her. She had 2 cars, which is the one that she drives currently, and then the van that she let us borrow. So that's why we were okay with asking her if we can borrow it, because we knew she had that extra car. And of course, if she ever wants the car back, she knows she can always ask us, and we'll be willing to give it back. We have no issues with that. For Christmas and car maintenance, I decided not to put money aside for that for now. We do want to pay as much as we can into our debt, so we're just gonna hold off on that, and then when the time comes, we'll save aggressively on this and this. So I'm not gonna include this in the September bills. It's not even the savings. We decided not to put aside for savings. I am gonna put aside for extra, which is in case we want to, let's see, get a quick meal, or gas is we're actually spending more money on gas than planned for, or food as well. So that's what I want to have that extra money for, but it's not savings or anything. It's just in case we need something extra. And I did want to save for extra. I think I'm gonna put aside, should I put the 82? I think I'll put $82. So minus 82. So that leaves us with 500. And since we have all the bills paid, I do want to put this 500 into our Chase. So this would be an extra payment that we are going to put into Chase. And thankfully, we do have this extra money that we can put into our debt, which is why we really did not want to get that. That is why we didn't want to get a new car, and we asked my mom if we can borrow her van instead, because we really wanted to save this 500 into and pay our Chase credit card, because we did make a big purchase on our Chase credit card, which was plane tickets to Japan, is to visit my brother. We wanted to go visit him and his family, since we haven't seen him, because he's been in Japan for about, I think he's been in there since 2021 or 2022. It's been that long. My nephew and my nieces have basically grown up over there, especially my nephew. He's grown up over there. So we wanted to go visit him and have a chance to go explore their area. He is in the military, so it's on base. And thankfully, when we go visit them, they're allowing us to stay with them, and then we won't need a car because they're gonna be with us, driving us around. So that's gonna save us a lot of money. But we did want to buy the tickets soon, since it was a great deal in our opinion. So that's why we want to pay off our Chase credit card aggressively, so we can pay it off. And if I did my math correctly, I should pay it off at the end of the year. But things happen, so we'll see how that goes. So minus 500 for Chase, and that leaves us with $0. So we paid all our bills for August. This is what we're doing with our paycheck number 5. I don't always put $250 for food, but this week I decided to because my kids needed more snacks. So that's why we kind of wanted to, you know, raise it higher. They're on their last snacks. So we're giving them whatever we have for now, which is a good amount. I mean, I do like to give them different snacks. That I don't want to keep giving them the same thing over and over again because they do get bored of it. But this is what we're doing, and thank you guys so much for watching. I do need to make my my September debt update and give you the new numbers. So that would be coming up soon, but I did want to go over my Paycheck number 5 since, you know, today is Friday. Well, today is Thursday, but I get paid tomorrow, Friday. So happy Friday, happy early Friday. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. Bye.